My headphone was attached. I was okay, got it. I got the notification. Hello and namaste, everyone. PSSM Global Australia welcomes all the masters for joining us today. Thank you so much. Yesterday, we carried on our discussion on the topic of abundance under the guidance of Paripatriji. Unfortunately, we did not get time to take any questions in yesterday's session. But I'll encourage our masters in the audience to keep noting down your questions, keep a notebook handy, and we will try our best to have all your questions answered in the question and answer session that we are going to have with Radhika ji soon. Today, we are joined by Radhika ji. And the topic of today is full moon meditation. Do we have Radhika ji online?
We're still waiting.
Still waiting on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, she joins. Do we probably might just want to wait for 30 seconds. Otherwise, Sarvoj, we can start the meditation music.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. All right. We are going to start our meditation session. Masters, all of us will take 3 deep breaths and we'll tell ourselves, yes, I am ready for today's meditation session.
Just continue to be with your gentle, natural, beautiful breath. Do not open your eyes and feel the intense energies the full moon has brought you today. We will continue in meditation for the next 10 minutes without opening our eyes, just being in this energy completely. Simply groove in with this beat, going deeper into the ancientness, the wisdom, everything that your bones, your blood, your nervous system hold, every information that is within you. Simply go back to that information with your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Just the natural way to flow it in. each breath out, you're unlocking the parts of you that you have forgotten, unlocking the wisdom that is present within you since time. Every time the healing happens, do not hold back. Simply let go right now in this moment. Just let everything go. Let this healing come to you. Talk to all your unhealed parts, all the parts you have shunned, the parts you feel shameful for. There is nothing in this world that is holding you back. Let nothing break you. Slowly and gradually, all the parts you have unloved, you locked away, those you feel shame for, they are breaking free of the societal norms. They are breaking free of the limitations. Let this healing come to you. Let this light of the full moon reach you. Let this super full moon be your anchor today. Let it become your light, the night in the shining armor. Only when you allow the release shall happen. Just be with your breath, in and out, in and out, and so it is. The time has gone to be underdog. It is time to take your power back from all that there is. It is time to stand tall and stand strong. Slowly and slowly, bit by bit, take this power back today as you inhale. Take this cosmic light within you, and as you exhale, exhale out every bit of the negativity you feel about yourself, your body, all the parts that you hold in shame, you hold in guilt about yourself, about loving someone so deeply, about intimacy, anything and everything. Just simply let your limited mind go today. Accept, 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 accept with each breath in. Simply keep accepting back all your parts. You are the power you're seeking outside and so within. How the sun sets every day and night comes, and that night settles in every day and the sun comes out. It's simply the cyclic nature that we all face every day. Do not let that cycle hold you back from knowing that you are unique, you are precious, you are beautiful and amazing. All that is not happening for you is all the limitation that you feel about yourself and the situation outside of you. All those parts, all those memories where you felt unloved, disrespected, struggled with self image, struggled for validation, for appreciation from other people. Stand tall in your power, hold your own hand and tell yourself, I accept, I love, I appreciate, I validate. Validate yourself because you do not need validation from others. Love yourself more so you can teach others how to love you. Be with this energy for a few more moments. Do not open your eyes until I say so. Simply be in this energy. Let that reclaiming happen. Let your heart accept you back. You can do this. There is nothing at all stopping you from reclaiming all parts of you. And as we come to a close to this beautiful meditation, this powerful meditation, take one last deep breath in and release with a voice. You can continue to do this for 3 more cycles, releasing it with a noise as if you were releasing a heavy weight from your body. One more time. One last time. And last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Without rubbing, keep your palms on your eyes for the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently, slowly open your eyes and feel all the love that you have felt in the last 15 minutes. Simply embracing your uniqueness, simply embracing the true you without judgments, without anything. And when you're ready, give yourself a big round of applause for doing what we just did. It's very easy to accept others. It is very, very easy to love others. It is very easy for you to extend yourself for someone else. But it is very tough to extend that same love to yourself, to love yourself to bits and pieces. And if you could do that today in the last 15 minutes with me, I am proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself as well. And if we can, I would really like everyone to switch on their cameras, whoever is okay with switching on their camera. For the next 10 minutes, I'm going to introduce you to the concept of full moon, what really full moon is all about. And we can have 2 to 3 questions at max today because I want everyone to feel the energy rather than be in a talking mode. Because it's a full moon, I would love for all of you to observe yourself more, to observe the inner self, to observe the outer self, and to observe the energies there is. For the next 24 to 48 hours, I would request everyone to be on the lighter side of the food. You can eat your normal food, but do not include anything which is very fried or heavy. Try to drink as much water, liquids as you can, juices, raw food, it's great. So full moon is one of the most important phases of the moon. There is a cyclic nature in moon. With the cycles, the moon rises and falls. And on the full moon, the moon is fully in its blooming glory, where it is shining the brightest, giving everybody that ray of hope that, even we shine. There are times when we are not shining, but there are times we are fully bloomed and we are shining. So that is how the moon works. Specifically, the energy of the moon works very, very in sync with women, especially because women go through that cycle. And if you would know that the actual normal cycle for a woman is of 28 days, how a moon goes from one phase to the other. So from new moon to full moon, it is a cycle of 28 days. And that is exactly the cycle of 28 days that a woman also sees. Now, when I'm putting this, please do not think that if your cycle goes up to 30, 34 or 40 days, then you are, doing something wrong. It is just that you are in that, need to attune to your body more. In any phase that you start bleeding, and if anybody has problems with me talking about periods here, you are free to go, because this is a space where we discuss openly everything, and this is like not a place of shame or holding yourself in a locked confinement. So when you bleed with the moon in whatever phase it is very, very important. It is also important for men to listen to this, because they also go through a cyclic nature all through their lives. They might not be bleeding, but it is not that they are not conscious within their womb energy. Womb is not in particular to women. Yes, it is stronger for women because they hold a baby in there, they have the power, but it is not that men cannot feel their womb. they cannot feel that energy, they can absolutely and can tap into it. There is a reason why we say it's a divine feminine and a divine masculine, which can come to a close, they can come in conjoinment, and there can be a balance between the both. So as for full moon, the energy is so high on a full moon that when you meditate today, especially under a pyramid, the the energy can go up to 10x higher. Up to 10x higher. You would read 3x, 4x, but it can actually go up to 10x higher. There have been instances where pyramid meditators have sat all night long just gazing at the moon and not blinking, like literally gazing at the moon and getting insights as if nobody's business. Most of the past lives, the future lives, whatever lives come to meditators when they are meditating under a pyramid under the full moon. Full moon is the most powerful day to harness your own energy, to harness any unlocked, tapping into any dimension that you want to, that you've been waiting for. And it is good to look up to people for answers. It is great to have that kind of community where that there is a safe space, that, for example, that Radhika can do tarot, or Radhika is a life coach, I can go absolutely and speak to her, I can get a tarot reading. But please know that you do not need a Radhika in your life. You are that person who can gauge, get anything if you get into it. People have straight up sat for 10 hours, seen their past lives, and have uncovered and discovered why they were having problems or issues with their family in this lifetime. And the insights have been so real that it has shook them from inside and out, and their life completely changed. Their relationship blossomed. They are doing great in their life. And this is just one example. There's so many examples like that in PSSM, that people who have intently sit and don't feel that, okay, I am going to sit next full moon and I will get those kind of insights. Maybe some people are not built for getting those kind of insights. Some people are not built. You have not chosen this lifetime to see visions or to get those kind of visions. But that does not mean that you are less, or you are less worthy than any other person. What I'm trying to say here is full moon can give you that energy, and will give you that energy to tap into the unknown. But how you receive that unknown will be very, very unique to you, as unique you are. Radhika's experience, or Pari's experience, or Kanchan's experience will not be the same. We will have different experience, because which is very unique to us. What our soul requires is what will come to us. What you are inquiring, what your depth is, how you want to receive things, what you have decided for yourself is how it's going to come to you. If you do not feel anything, if you're completely blank during meditation, nothing comes to you, you're just in a calm state of mind, it is as beautiful as somebody seeing visions and colors and somebody was flying in the sky. So take this opportunity, today's full moon, to sit in quiet, sit in meditation for at least 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, however long you can go. People go up to full night sitting in that meditation posture. I would be going to the Pyramid Meditation Center tomorrow myself here, because I am fortunate enough to have one in Delhi, and we are holding full moon and full moon meditation there tomorrow. Because one day before the full moon, one day after the full moon, the energy is as high as it is on the full moon. In fact, the whole week you will feel the energies are going higher. Women are so sensitive, they start feeling the full moon energy 10 days before the full moon is about to happen, especially for women. And some men would agree to, who are very aware of their being. You would start feeling irritation, you would want to cry, you would want to kill someone, you would want to maybe literally pull out hair if somebody is not being truthful. You cannot take no for an answer, and when somebody is bluffing, somebody is trying to give you BS, you'll be like, please do not give me this right now, I see right through you. You go into that kind of zone. So why does that intensity happens? Full moons are known to bring the high tides into the oceans and the seas. Our whole body is made up of 70% water, more than 70% water, including the blood that flows within our body, all the fluids that there are, right? So when the full moon is happening, that high tide is happening, the BP is shooting up, we're literally on that Kali Shiv Tandav mode that, just come to me and I will kill you. So how to harness that power? By being in more meditative state, by being in more awareness of your emotions, and how you can convert these very aggravated emotions into something very, very, very creative, highly creative. Most of us, so through the whole month, if you start observing through every week how you are going, you would start understanding how you are reacting or responding with every phase of the moon. And this is being said without any gender bias. If you want to really understand the energy of the moon and you want to harness it, you can actually start observing your weekly how to tap into that kind of energy. It's very easy to check on Google what phase it is. There is something called time and date. Let me share that one beautiful website with everyone. It shows the next 15 days, the next year, what moons, when, what phases. So just allow me a moment. Okay. Sure. This is for everyone to check. So this is a beautiful website called Time and Date. There are specific sections to it. So I've shared the one which we check the moon phases with. There are absolutely a lot of other websites you can refer to anyone. This is the one I personally use, so hence I shared that. Um, there is really not much to share in terms of to take a whole session about full moon, because for me this is something very experiential. It is something very what you feel within and out. Every phase of the moon holds something very deeper and greater within itself. Maybe after we end with Reinvent, maybe Pari, I would love to take a session specifically just on moon phases and how to harness the energy of every particular moon phase to, be in that ultimate state of being. So while new moon is for new beginnings, full moon is like you're coming full circle. Like for example, usually people think that if I intend something for this new moon, after 28 days when the full moon happens, the things might happen. It doesn't happen that way. There is a level of what you are manifesting, what you're trying to get, because that is how people manifest, through the new moon to the full moon. There's a cycle how people are manifesting also. This is like basic science. But new moons are great to put newer intentions. It could be for anything, maybe for a new you, for some renewal in your relationships, personal or professional, for renewal of energy around you. And then just give that energy some time. And it does not happen that one day you put that intention and you forget about it. You have to put that spark in that manifestation, in that intention that you're putting. You have to put your work into it. And work does not mean hard work. It can be smart work, anything, but some action. Anything you put your actions to will result into something beautiful for you in the coming future. So it can definitely happen in 28 days or a month or 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, but it will happen. As your intention is, so will be the result, as per the dedication, the action orientation you have. So moon in itself is a very powerful planet which is very in sync with Earth. They're also called as sister planets, or so some people would, like in Indian culture, we treat moon as someone of a male category, of the masculine energy. But the Greek or many other cultures actually treat it as something very feminine. So they will always say moon goddess. In fact, for me personally, I've always felt very feminine energies from the moon and never the masculine energies. So for me, it's always grandmother moon. I always speak to moon as a grandmother or someone who's, someone who's taking care of my ancestral lines. So what I am saying right now might be feeling as if, I'm going to different places, but I am just trying to give you a little overview of everything that moon holds, that energy holds, that today holds as a full moon. And today is a super full moon, by the way. There have been, I think, set of full moons. The August full moon was also a super full moon, and it was also a blue moon. It was a blue super moon, and some of the energies has been carried from that full moon to this full moon. And all you can do today is to find a very quiet space, light a candle, put some nice music, literally pamper yourself. Pampering yourself does not mean going on very, very high spending vacations. It can just be like, a quiet moment of personal space without any chitter chatter from someone outside of you. Simply you, a nice bathtub filled with water or your bucket filled with bath salt, some music is on, there is a candle there, and you just, with intention, you're bathing your body of all the negativity, just releasing everything that has been cluttered on your body. Or sitting in a space where you can journal, where you can meditate, where you can introspect, read a book, watch a movie, some conscious movie, of course. Anything that you are doing today, just do with lot of awareness, with lot of awareness. Even when you're eating one morsel of food, eat it with awareness and see the changes it brings. That is how powerful a full moon can be. And now that you have this information, just simply observe your body when in the night you sit for meditation, because this energy is going to be continued for tomorrow as well. And for Australia time, this is already night time. So before you sleep today, just sit in meditation again and see the difference of how you slept like a baby than you would sleep usual days. Today it's pretty intense. I've been feeling this whole energy the whole week. Today we have moon gathering as well, so I'll be very late for the Australia time. But yeah, it's 9:30 in India time, 9:30 p.m. India time, and we're all meeting. All the women are gathering together. So I've been feeling that, and because I'm leading today, so I've been in that energy frame. So I know how intense this energy is specifically for any kind of release you want to, whether it is emotional or physical. What I felt today in vibration while we were meditating, that we are ready to release, but we are holding some parts of ourselves to us and we're not letting it go. The more you latch on to those or hold back those things which you need to go, it will keep hampering with your system. It will keep hampering you. It will not get better. Trust me. Go with your gut feeling, whatever has been, moon has this power of letting you focus on what is required in this moment. And when you hear this phase, oh, Mercury is in retrograde, maybe that is why a lot of things are happening. You might have heard it, might not have heard it. So all of these phases, full moon, eclipses, retrogrades, whatever is happening planetary, I'm not someone who is very into astrology, but I do know for this fact that everything is in this universe is on vibration and is on frequency. So every particular moment, whether it is a full moon, new moon, eclipse, retrograde, as I said, it's bringing a particular vibration, it is bringing a particular frequency down to earth. And how we treat that frequency, how we treat that vibration, what we bring to ourselves, what we do with it is completely in our own hands. So today's homework for everyone is to sit, meditate, and before you sleep, please journal what you felt while meditation. It could be completely blank. You can write, these words blank. That's all you have to write, but write. Just do it for yourself, like not because I'm saying, just feel the difference, how magical this can be, this journaling part, and letting go of lot of the unnecessary things which are not there. Sometimes we have this thing of complicating things which are not complicated at all. Humans have this big knack of doing it, complicating, over complicating the most simplest things for that matter. You will be in an argument, for example, very very normal example, in a romantic relationship, okay, whether it is your boyfriend or your partner or whoever it is. You will have the biggest of arguments for no reason, but it will take you like thousands of years to go say one simple sorry when you know that you were the person who did wrong to the other person. And you could be anyone, the male or the female in this relationship. So, overcomplicating things, the simplest thing is to just make up with a peck on the cheek saying, sorry, I know, I understand, I overreacted. Maybe, we can sit and talk properly. That's it, you have to do. So just, let's uncomplicate today. Let this full moon uncomplicate a lot of things for you, which have been complicated for the longest time. It could be the most simplest thing as well. And with this, we can open the forum for some time to have any question answers or share any experience. It does not have to be a question. If you want to share something, please go ahead and share, and then we can close for the day. Yes, Kalpana.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. I just have one question. We know that Earth frequency is 7.83 hertz. So will it change during full moon day, or will it alter?
Of Earth?
Yeah.
No. The frequency remains the same. Frequency doesn't change. See, something which is already on such a higher frequency doesn't change. When full moon is happening, the frequency of the full moon is being attracted on Earth specifically to us. It is not in any way, how I put it. The frequency of the Earth is not being compromised or anything. But yes, there are activities on Earth which can change from time to time as the moon phases change. The tides go lower, the tides go higher. There are things happening. In fact, when tsunami happened, it happened during a full moon night or the full moon day. Tsunami did happen at that point in time. Now it might look very devastating, but Earth has its own way to take care of itself. When she is unable to take so much of garbage which is being given to her by us, whatever happened was because of us. We were mourning, we were crying for the loss, but we forgot that so much pain has been given to her. So yes, it did happen on a full moon night. Similarly, all of these epidemics or any kind of landslide or whatever happens, it is not always related to the moon, but yes, it is on Earth when she's unable to take so much and then she just gives out everything. But yes, the frequency is in no way hampered to answer your question.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Kalpana. Anyone else who has any question or wants to share any experience? Or just share that how is it going for them for these 21 days, how it has been the journey so far. Anything. It can be the last question for the day and then we can close because we just have, I think, literally 4 minutes with us. Wow, I think everybody wants to be in silence. Yes, my mission is accomplished. Yes. So let's be in this silence. Let's just feel this energy. Let's feel this energy of the full moon, and please let's do, because I've been doing this today. I forgot to drink my water, so it was a reminder to me as well. So please know who's sitting here is not perfect. We also do mistakes. So while I was reminding you, I was reminding myself that I have to go drink my glass of water, which I've forgotten to drink for the past 2 hours. So I'll just do that. I'll be in silence for the longest time now. After this, I close this session. And my apologies for joining late today. I missed the time somehow. Something happened. So yeah, I mean, that is what full moon does to you. That is the energy that is happening today. So yeah, let's just cherish this. And thank you so much for hearing me. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Very powerful meditation session today. And thanks, ma'am, for sharing the significance of full moon. It's great to know that when the moon is at its full intensity, fully illuminated, the meditation can be 10 times more effective. I think it is enough motivation for all of us to try this aspect of meditation during this period. With this,